understand.
I never felt so uncomfortable in my life.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just here, living life. Yo, I am Barney.
What's going on, it's Governor.
We are rappers.
And today, we're trying to take... What we doing, Buns?
Improv Acting.
Hi, I'm Steven. I direct a theater company here called The Improvised Play, and I teach. So improv actually started many, many years ago. An artist called Viola Spolin, who used it with immigrants to create theater that was accessible and co-created by everyone.
I've always fancied myself as an actor, but...
Have you?
Yeah, I've never had the confidence to really go for it, so I'm really looking forward to this, man. The shame! The shame! And obviously, man, songs in there. Me gets you, me get me. But they didn't want me to act in it.
The bit of your brain that does freestyle rapping is exactly the same bit that you'd use to do theatrical or comedic improv. It's actually the exact same bit of your brain that lights up when you're meditating. It's the present in the moment bit that just kind of creates and does things.
You'd probably be the type to be typecasted?
Yeah, in terms of what though?
I feel like the best actors are present in the moment and they're reacting in the moment, and that is improv inherently. And I love when a director will just give people the space to be creative, because it's when you get the most interesting and authentic performances.
I don't know how to explain it. There's something inside me that's making me want to go for it, but I think I'm going to stop myself. I'm going to want to be like, yo, what's going on?
It's in the movements. It's in the facial expressions. Romeo, Romeo.
I think what's going to hold me back is I'm naturally a reserved person. I'm an introvert.
Like me.
And improv acting feels like a very extroverted thing to do.
I think they're both going to fare really well, because actually the best improv teams have a mix of personalities on them. The fun thing about improv is just being fully in the moment and not worrying about making mistakes. And that's tricky to do with a camera on you. So we'll see.
After you, mate. Go ahead, don't worry.
Thank
All
you.
good.
How you doing?
Don't
You
worry, don't worry.
I will see you all in a minute.
Oh,
you want to What's happening? How you doing, man? You good? I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We're just talking about what to expect.
Yeah,
Who knows? It's improv.
exactly.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. You've just found your next star.
Oh, delighted. City Academy is a big theater school, so they have a giant props cupboard. But I did find Audrey from Little Shop, and I'm just very delighted about it. So they're going to have to do something with that.
I'm going to knock it out of the park. Because what I'm learning during this series, everything I think I'm good at, I'm not that great at. Everything Barney thinks he's good at, he's not that great at. And I definitely know that he fancies himself as an actor. He's like extroverted, he's comfortable in these scenarios. But yeah, I'm going to knock it out of the park.
I don't know what to expect. I feel like I have an image in my head of what it might be like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's
You need to leave that.
Yeah.
That's not going to be that.
Yeah.
That's the thing with improv. You always think, okay, it's going to be something like this, because we always want to predict what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of free fall nature of it. You don't know what you're going to say. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to introduce you to some actors who they've got a short film coming up actually, and they've been with us for a few months. They're here every day. Great group. Yeah, I think, and they can give you some tips on before you you go into your class.
Okay, sounds good.
How you doing, guys? You're right, man. Nice to meet you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my class today.
Today we're working on movement.
So we've got our first class today. None of us have any experience. And just wanted to get as many nuggets as we can.
West Ham fan, aren't you?
West Ham, yes, my guy, man. Do you know what? I walked in, I like that guy. So in hindsight, you've been here for a while now. What's one bit of advice you would give to yourself that I can take into this class that we're about to do?
Free, keep it open, keep it styling, keep it in motion. Wow.
Wow. You need to come to the studio with us. Start rapping.
I think it's not something you should antagonize, because nerves means that you care, and it means that you have stakes, and if you can just manage to cherish that.
So I've got a little task, right? I want you guys to try and predict who you think is going to do better, me or Barney. But to help your thought process, we're going to do 20 seconds of improv right now.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
But why did you leave it on the floor? I said to you not to leave it on the floor, and you just keep leaving it on the floor all the time. It's just always on the floor, and it's really getting to me. It's like you don't care about it being on the floor. It's all about you. All the time it's about you. Even this is about you. And it's just, you don't understand. And when you leave it on the floor, it's not a joke that it's on the floor.
Great, that's good, man. The reason I put it on the floor is because that's where it's meant to be. Every time I try and reach for the stars, they're just too far out of my reach. Ah! It's like the floor's the only thing that relates to me. Ah! Thanks, guys. I'm very nervous, just to let you know.
It's going to be absolutely fine. Everybody's always nervous when they first try improv because they don't know what's going to happen. But that's exactly the fun of it. So nothing for it but to try.
Okay.
Let's do it, man.
Come on.
I'm excited.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Improv is very much about embracing mistakes. I think we should just jump straight on in if that's all right.
Right,
Sure.
okay. What the heck is improv?
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's making things up on the spot. So for this game, the first person who starts talking, your first word has to start with the letter A. And then the next person to speak, your first word has to start with the letter B. And then you get a whole sentence, C, D, etc. If you get the letter wrong, or if you pause too long thinking about it, you're both gonna go, woo, and go back to A.
Well, why did you look at me when I said that? He's clearly the best in class so far, isn't he?
Either of you can start the first one.
Hey, yo! I thought I had Crocs on, but I got Vans, man.
Bloody hell.
Can't you see what's happened to our careers, bro?
Don't talk to me! Forget about it.
Go and wash your pants.
Enjoyment.
He's not saying sentences, he's just saying words.
Actually. Anybody asked about the fiver?
Big man, don't ask big man questions.
Can't you just stop with that stuff?
The thing about what we do is we do what we want around here, you get me?
Excellent, my precious one.
Farts. Why are you always farting, bro?
Give me the light, hey, give me the light.
How are you so good at dancing?
I don't know, I just do it.
Jiggle! All right, we'll get to Z this time.
Alright, go.
Antigua, lovely place.
Blimey, mate, I've never been.
Cool, blimey. You've never been? You should go sometime.
David Guetta's playing down the road, should we go see him?
Excellent artist, but I prefer Barney.
Frank Ocean's my favourite.
Great. Do you remember Kellogg's Frosties?
Heaven in a bowl.
Indigo. Yellow. Brown. Duck egg. All colours I love.
You had, no, I said,
Bro.
I would say Joker.
Was that better?
Gorgeous, well done.
I feel like I'm coming out of my shell, man.
The delight of this is you really cannot plan. You couldn't if you wanted to. You just kind of have to blurt out indigo and then finish the sentence.
Yeah, we know about indigo though.
Don't encourage him. So how important is the audience experience as well as the actor's experience when it comes to like improv?
It's really important. We want the audience to be on our side, which is one of the reasons why it's great to make mistakes, to laugh at yourself, to laugh at your scene partner, because the fun of watching improv is that the audience knows you're making it up. You're gonna go back and forth, one word at a time, to tell a story. So for example, once upon a time, there was an elephant.
Ooh. Cool. Can I sit down to get into character?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
All right.
Maybe both sit so you're not looming.
I've seen actors do this.
You're like a youth pastor.
If your youth pastor sits like this, he needs to get sacked.
So,
What?
It's your job to figure out what.
Oh, it's not alphabetical.
Uncle, you're
No.
so fresh.
okay.
Listen here, Uncle. But everybody drops the ego at the door. If you bring an ego in it, it just breaks the system.
Can we get physical in it?
Yeah,
No, don't encourage
in
him.
a gentle way.
Exactly, thank you. Thanks. So,
Here.
we,
Oh.
they,
Attacked.
me,
No.
it,
Was
him.
pagan.
Idiot.
Why?
They,
Travelled.
far,
And
died.
wide.
See?
Deep.
No, that's not. I was trying to get deeper. That's not a word. I went,
Man's adding letters onto words, you know?
deeper. I
Just
need,
guidance.
because
Life.
is,
Excitable.
but
Not.
easy. Get me!
Sorry.
Deeply philosophical, I loved it. Please could you think of, but don't yet say, an animal? Just pick one. And can you please think of, but don't yet say, a profession? So when I say go, you're going to tell each other your suggestion, and then you're both going to play a scene together where you're both that animal and you're both doing that profession. Does that make sense? Yeah. You're probably friends because that's a really niche thing to be. Go.
Meerkat.
Scaffolder.
Okay. You ready?
Great. Go.
How you doing, Dave? You alright? How you doing? How's the missus?
She's fine. I've just got to go to work.
Ah, lovely. That's always a difficult one, isn't it? With the scaffolding and stuff. I was talking to my missus the other day, and she was saying that Jenny down the road just had a new extension done.
No extension?
No extension! Ugh, it's really weird.
How tall was it?
I don't know. I think it was over that way, though.
Over what way?
That way.
What's over there?
Where the scaffolding was.
Scene. Beautiful. Exactly. That's it.
Denzel Washington was doing this. Yeah. Serious. Because my main takeaway from today was I was going to get on my Denzel after. So I just want to do what he was doing.
Which one of them needs to be pulled outside for some extra tips? I'm just gonna name and shake.
No, don't worry. Just take him out. Yeah, go.
Imagine him doing the one thing. You're lying. I was better than him.
Honestly, I think you're great.
I saw in your eyes, I was like, I'm way better than him.
I meant to point to
Yeah, but I got it. But you got nervous, and then he said it, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna follow it. Because I'm better than him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you for like real tips. How do you not overthink your brain? Because my brain always wants to like goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
How do you slow down your brain
Yeah.
when it comes to acting?
I think at the beginning it's always like the hardest part because you haven't actually started. So when you get into the role, it's like being present with the other person in the scene. As soon as you're in your head, you're not focusing on what they're saying or listening to them. You're just caring about how you are being perceived and whether you're doing a good job. I think all of those like improv things you were doing inside are like dead on. And both of you have such an openness. Even I'm like watching and I'm like, I could take something away from that. And that's like half the battle. If you're open and like brave and willing, that's huge.
I think they're both doing really well. I think there's still, from both of them, a little bit of a desire to do really well that weirdly can get in the way of being creative. They need to turn off that editing bit of their brain a little bit more. But we'll see what we can do. This time you're just gonna pick a big character for yourself.
Okay.
Absolutely anything you want. Could be another animal if you'd like.
Right.
Could be an impression. If
Okay.
you've got like a great accent in your pocket, now's the time to bust it out. And whatever he does, you're gonna match it.
Cool.
You're gonna go, that's a great idea. Let me be that with you. And you're just gonna hang out as those two characters.
I'm gonna build a wall. They're gonna build the wall. So you need to understand everything that I'm doing. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. How you doing? Really like your flower outfit. I think you're gonna go far. I do. I think you're gonna go far.
I can't do
I
this,
don't understand.
man.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah,
You
I
got
know.
it.
I think that we're gonna go further than everybody before. Huh? I like your outfit. I've been there twice. Huh? I think you got skill. I think you got potential.
How you doing? Everybody okay out there?
I don't think you understand what I'm doing. I think
It's
you don't
okay, he's
understand
doing great,
that it's
yeah.
an impression.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't understand what's going on. I don't think he understands that I've been the most impressive president in all of USA culture and history.
All of USA culture.
Exactly. See, beautiful.
Struggled with that, man. I just weren't expecting him to come with that energy. I got caught off guard.
When you did jump in, though, it was perfect.
Was
it's
it?
just trusting that instinct. Yeah.
I feel so restricted in my body.
The thing is, you don't have to know exactly 100% what he's doing.
match it.
Like the analytical bit of your brain that clocks it doesn't need to get involved. Your turn. Any character, and he's going to join you.
Yeah.
You want to swim with the fishes? You want to swim with the fishes? Then let's go swimming.
I wanna go swimming.
Yeah, come on.
We're gonna go this way.
No, we're going that way. Come here.
That's what I'm saying.
How's your day going?
How's yours going?
It's going okay, but I've had a rather soft start to it.
Actually, I can feel the same way.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, exactly.
Thank you, man. Cheers, man.
This is very much just a little taster of the mechanics of how we put like a bigger scene or show together. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, how exciting. What a
Wow.
big
Hello,
audience.
everyone.
The pressure is getting
What's
worse.
up? What's up? Oh, my days. Wow. There are people here.
I never felt so uncomfortable in my life.
Got it.
You sure?
Yeah. So we've got just a handful of lovely, so easy games and scenes for you to do for your brand new friends in the audience. For the very first game, I have here a lovely bag of props that we've pilfered from the City Academy prop room. Don't open it yet. They're going to be a surprise. For this very first game, the two of you are going to be filming a YouTube video. It's an advice video. And you're going to use everything in this bag one at a time to help give us advice about a particular topic. What would you like their advice about?
Money.
Money.
Hey. Well, we're the Money Man Them. Thank you for our channel. Thank you for subscribing. And we're here to give you some advice about money. Isn't that right?
That is right. A lot of people are struggling right now. It's hard times.
Yeah.
You can see what the government are doing to the country. But fear not.
Yes.
We are here to help you. And I'd just like to start
Oh, yes. Oh.
by showing you this dinosaur head, right? Now, where a lot of people are going wrong with money is they're using traditional piggy banks, right? And the thing with a piggy bank is when you put the money in, it's really hard to get it out. So what you want, right, for the weekly shop is you want a dinosaur head. What you do is you open it up, you put all your pennies in there, and you close it. Right? That's where the magic happens, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what we're saying. And we always advise that you always get the dinosaur head for any financial inquiries. But the most important thing that I think people always forget about is about, yes, right. It's always about the most important thing. We call this, if you can't see, you can't spend, right? Look, people were just really doing too much with the whole seeing thing. And I think that most of the time, if you just put your head in a flower pot, you can't see anything and you can't spend anything. And that's the most important thing about the channel. Don't see, don't spend. Over to you, Isaac. What do we have next?
An important feature about this flower pot that we haven't spoke about is it gives yourself a pat on the back, right?
Yeah.
There's a little hand on the back.
Exactly.
You can give yourself a pat on the back every time you save money.
Right, this one, right. Sometimes when you want to spend money, I don't know about you, I get the arse sweats. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is just to get, do you know what I'm saying? It just makes it, do you know what I'm saying? Just get the sweat out.
And scene. Beautiful.
Learning to not take myself too seriously, learning to come out of my comfort zone, which is one of those things that we say, oh, just come out of your comfort zone, oh, do this, it'll be good for you. But when you throw yourself into something like this, it pushes you to your limit.
It could be a great double act. The new Anton Deck, potentially.
Very good.
You know?
Yeah. Let's see some hosts.
He's really talented, but he gets in his head a lot, gets a little bit embarrassed. And then with acting, you can't get embarrassed. You kind of just got to be, you got to just hope it's not bad. And if it is bad, just keep going and hopefully it will get good.
He was telling me to do stuff and everything within my body was saying, don't do that, that's not you. I'm also quite introverted, so I felt like very restricted. And I think I only really started to come out of my shell at the end And a big part of that was working with Barney.
You can't take one without the other. Salt without pepper. One spices it up, and one...
The whole point of this show is for us to try things to then be able to like learn different ways of thinking or moving, run towards the nerves, not run away from them whenever I can.
Benefit for me is doing things that scare me, like taking risks, send that email or speak to that person that inspires you about them mentoring you or whatever it is. Like, it's not that deep. Just take yourself out of your comfort zone, because what's the worst thing that can happen? So yeah, man, improv acting. Thank you so much. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I loved having you. You both did great.
Thank you. Now for your feedback. You did absolutely sensationally today.
Really,
Well done.
really good.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That was the most professional one we've ever had.
I mean, let me know if you want to try something else.
Thank you, man.
All right,
We'll
man.
probably be back in the
my
room.
partner to put you into drag.
That's it.
Just saying.
Let me just take the lead with this one. This guy, man, he just surprises me every single time. He's actually sensational. He's actually one of the most multi-talented people that I know. He just took to it like a dove to the sky, a duck to water, like a guy from East London to Sam's Chicken. But you're actually sick, fam.
I think you're sick, but I feel that the issue is that you get nervous and then you overthink it. But you're great. You're bro. The last activity in front of the audience with like taking the props out, you were amazing.
But I know why I was amazing. I know why I was amazing.
You're really good at it.
It's because at the start I was trying to make it a competition. The reason why the last exercise was so good is because I started working with you, and it felt like on our channel, like we're a team in this. Do you get me?
It's definitely been a process, us working together in general, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, save that for counselling, man. Anyway, I love, man. And also, like, for everyone riding, man, like, do you know what I'm saying? Thank you. We appreciate it.
We do.
Yeah, keep helping us.
Thank you for watching another episode of Rappers Try Things.
We've been rappers, trying things.